Hi comic book fans, welcome to another SundayComics.com video, and today I'm going to show you the comics that I won in the auction last Sunday. So last Sunday I won some comics on a timed auction that ended at 9 PM on Sunday, and I put a video out showing the lots that I'd won. This morning the auction house is actually only about an hour's drive away from me, so rather than pay for postage and wait for postage, I drove over there this morning, picked them up, got them back, and I've bagged and boarded them because most of them were not bagged and boarded, and I have to say that I'm really pleased with this lot, because one of the problems with buying on an auction on the internet is you can't always see the quality of the comics. And I have to say, in general, these comics are better than I expected, which is great. So here we go, let's crack on. This first one is one of the books I had on my want list for this year. This is Adventure into Fear, number 19. This is the first appearance of Howard the Duck. It is in... It's high grade. I'd say maybe fine, very fine, maybe 7.5, something like that. Really nice condition. I got this at a really decent price. Check out the prices I paid in the link below, which is a link to the actual auction video. But really pleased with that, in a really nice condition. So that is number one. I then picked up a few miscellaneous Man Things. I think there was a group of them for about 15 or 20 pounds, I think. So here we go. Here are the sort of miscellaneous Man Things I picked up. Number 3, Man Thing number 3. Man Thing number 22. I think that's from the first series of Man Thing. Man Thing 11, and I think that's the last issue of the second series. And next, Man Thing 1, and I think that's the first issue of the second series. So I think I've got the bookends there. The first issue and the last issue of the second series of Man Thing. We then got a couple of really nice giant size Man Things. This one has got a Brunner cover on it. Really nice looking cover, really nice looking comic in great condition. And we've got Gorko the Man Frog making an appearance, a bit of a bonus. Right, and then we've got a giant size Man Thing number 5. Very nice. So those little group of Man Things there, I think they were 10-15 quid. Check the video. Right, what have we got next? Oh, then I got a complete set. Right, the other thing I need to point out about these comics is they're all cents copies unstamped. These must have come from a US collector who'd moved to the UK, because if you look for these in the UK, either they're pence copies or they're stamped. These are neither pence copies nor are they stamped, which is quite unusual to find in the UK. So for instance, this complete run of Howard the Duck, I've got a complete run of Howard the Duck, but mine are pence copies. This run is all cents copies and not stamped. So I'm going to rub this in. I got the entire run here, got all these comics here for 33 quid. That's just over £1 a comic. It's about $1.50 a comic if you're in America. Look at this, Howard the Duck number 1. It's a cents copy. It's got I can see a spine tick, a colour breaking spine tick. I still think that's an 8.0, 8.5. That is worth more than £30 by itself, even in today's prices. So yeah, there we go. Howard the Duck number 1. Howard the Duck number 2. I'm going to whiz through these Howard the Ducks. They are great. I have shown them all before. I love them to bits. This is the Space Turnip. Again, pretty good condition. There are a couple of spine ticks on it, but otherwise in really nice shape. No tears, no creases, nothing. Next up, number 3, Howard the Duck, Master of Quack Fu. Beautiful. Number 4, Howard the Duck. This is When the Sleeper Wakes. Fantastic condition, really fantastic condition. Scent copies, absolutely clean. Arena of No Return, number 5. This one is not quite in as good condition. The staples have got a bit of rust on them. That's probably the worst condition one here. Number 6, again, scent copy. The Secret of the Cellar Sinister. Then we have got the Cookie Monster, Howard the Duck, the Incredible Cookie Creature. Number 8, this is the one where he's running to be president, Howard the Duck for Prez. There's Jimmy Carter down here. Carter yells foul. Great stuff from Steve Gerber. Howard the Duck, number 9, When Bites the Beaver. Next up, we have got a Spidey cover, Doom in a Dark Dimension. Look at these, fantastic. One pound each. Howard the Duck, Bus to Oblivion. That's the sort of bag lady woman on there. Howard the Duck, number 12. And the next one, number 13, is the first appearance of Kiss in comics. Again, it's got one spine tick, 8085. That is worth more than £30 by itself. First appearance of Kiss in comics. Number 14, I think we get Kiss again in here, and we also get Howard the Duck as Son of Satan, a duck possessed. And we get one of my favourites, Howard the Duck villains, Dr. Bong, in Howard the Duck 15. Howard the Duck number 16, Deadline of Doom. Howard the Duck number 17. And next up, This Duck, This Monster. Of course, reference there to the classic Thing cover, This Man, This Monster. Another homage here. This is great. This is, of course, a homage to Amazing Spider-Man 50. Howard the Duck, and it's crossed out and says Howard the Human. A foul no more. Howard the Duck 20, battling Sud and the Sinister Soof. Actually, this is the one in worse condition. It's got a corner missing for some reason. Yeah. Then we got a really nice cover. This is Howard the Duck with Man-Thing on it, and they're doing a Star Wars spoof, May the Farce Be With You. And this next cover's worth a few quid as well. This is the Star Wars cover. Excuse me, just managing comics in a box. Really great. Howard the Duck, number 23, Star War. There we go. How can somebody sell this collection of Howard the Ducks for 30 quid? Howard the Duck, number 24. Howard the Duck, number 25, Circus of Crime, sorry. I think he's fighting the Ringmaster here. Yeah. Howard the Duck, number 27. I think we've still got the Ringmaster, Circus Maximus. Howard the Duck 28. Howard the Duck. I'm not sure I've got this one. I thought I'd got the full set, but I can't remember having this one. These later ones are a bit harder to find. Howard the Duck 30. Iron Duck. To battle Dr. Bong. I've got 2 copies of that for some reason, both in absolute pristine condition. Number 31, we get Howard the Duck fighting Dr. Bong. Excuse me, all my comics are falling over. Right, there are actually 2 more. There are 33 issues to the Howard the Duck run. This is missing issues 32 and 33. I do have issues 32 and 33 elsewhere, but I didn't get them in this run. What I did get in this run is Howard the Duck Annual number 1. There you go, 32 Howard the Ducks, 30 quid. Not bad. Next lot I've got here, which I'm going to show you, I've got a complete set of Battlestar Galacticas. Come out. Here we go. I'm going to show you these quickly. Again, all sent copies. All in, most of them in very fine plus condition. Battlestar Galactica number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Paid virtually nothing for these. Number 5, I think I paid £1 a comic again. £1 a comic or less than £1 a comic, I think. No, I paid £2 a comic for these. Yeah, I paid about £2 a comic for these. Number 7, all looking great. Number 8, number 9, number 10. I prefer the Howard the Ducks. I'll probably sell these Battlestar Galacticas on. I wasn't a big Battlestar Galactica fan, but at this sort of price, as I say, I think I mentioned before, I can sell these on Whatnot. I've sold a set of these before for about £3 to £5 each. Battlestar Galactica 15, Battlestar Galactica 16. This didn't run for quite as long as Howard the Duck. Number 17, number 18, and we appear to have got Red Hulk. That seems to have escaped and is fighting on Battlestar Galactica. Number 19, not that you missed him, but Starbuck is back. Starbuck is back. Number 20, number 21, number 22, and number 23, the final issue, and as it says, last issue, a collector's item. There we go. That was a complete run of Battlestar Galactica, all in pretty decent shape. As I say, probably fine plus to very fine plus, most of those. Nice little set to have. Go into my box. Then we've got some odd ones. We've got some cartoon stuff. We've got a Yogi Bear number 1, a Looney Tunes number 1. These are probably worth £5 each, but they cost me £1 each. Mighty Mouse number 1. These are all from about 1990. This is nice. Bugs Bunny number 1, June 1990. This lot, I think this lot came for the ones I'm showing you at the moment, I think I got for 15 quid. Right, one of them that's in there is Beavis and Butthead number 1. Right, this is Beavis and Butthead number 1. It is in, I think that's in near mint. A near mint Beavis and Butthead number 1. Picked up in that lot there, so probably paid about £2 for that. It's worth a lot more than that. This is nice. This is a reprint actually of a Will Eisner comic. So he was trying to get into the sort of baseball comic area. Inside here there's also some baseball cards, so that's quite nice. And in the same lot I got Man Bat number 1, I think. No, that was in the next lot. So those sort of 5 or 6 there, I think, cost me £10 and included Beavis and Butthead 1 in near mint condition. Right, this little lot's pretty astounding too. I think I paid 15 quid for this lot. Man Bat number 1. It's not in great shape. I'd have said 4.0. Shame, because that's a nice comic Batman one. But this one is in cracking condition. Spider-Woman number 1 in... It's a Sense copy. These are all Sense copies. I think these have all come from an American who was living in the UK. Look at this, absolutely cracking condition. Spider-Woman number 1. Effectively, I've paid about £1 or £2 for that. That is a £20 to £30 book at least. Human Fly number 1. For some reason, I've got 2 copies of the Human Fly number 1. So if anybody wants a Human Fly number 1 for a decent price, let me know. I've then got, and also in this lot, I mean, this was a little incredible lot. I've got Black Knight number 1. This is a £20 to £30 book in this condition. Again, this is actually a pen. Oh no, this is dual priced. But you can see really nice condition. So this was a really nice little lot. And also Infinity Gauntlet number 1. This is a £10 to £20 book. This is really nice, really good grade. I've got a real cracker of a bargain with this one. Zorro number 1. Tales of Asgard number 1. I think this is volume 2 number 1. I don't think it's worth a lot. And Inhumans The Untold Saga King Size Special number 1. Right, so those were fun, especially the Spider-Woman and the Infinity Gauntlet. And the Black Knight. I mean, those 3 comics there, those 3 comics, I mean, I haven't priced these up, but 20 to 30 quid in Verifine. Same with that one, same with that one. There's probably nearly 100 quid's worth of comics there in that lot, which I've got for 15 quid. Good deal. Right, next up, a couple of nice comics. Elvira's House of Mystery number 1. I already have this. This will go for sale. Really nice. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, this is no, it's dual pricing, so there's no note. And this is Elvira's Haunted Holidays number 1, which I haven't got. It's not in that great condition. It's got some creasing on the back, which is a shame. That was one of the lower grade ones I got. A Booster Gold number 1. It's worth a few quid these days. The rumours that James Gunn might be using Booster Gold, so I think that's why that's gone up. And also he's got associations with Blue Beetle as well, so yeah, that's probably why he's gone up. Okay, X-Men, I think onto the big books. So these are the expensive ones. All the ones I've shown you so far cost me about £1 a comic to £2 a comic. This didn't cost me £1 or £2. This is X-Men number 10. This is the first Silver Age appearance of Kazar and Zabu. It's what grade do I think it is? It's all there. The staples are attached. It's quite a rough spine. I think it's probably a 3.0. 2530, maybe a 4.0 at a push if I pressed it and cleaned it. Not bad though. First appearance of Kazar. I like a bit of Kazar. I think we will get some Forbidden Land stuff at some stage. Right, this is the biggie. This is the big book. This book cost me half of what I paid for everything. Okay, it is a Grail comic for me. It's one of the ones that I've been looking for a long time. And it's an expensive comic, this guys. This is Silver Surfer number 4, the classic Silver Surfer Thor cover with Thor on the rainbow bridge with Silver Surfer on his surfboard coming down. This is a nice looking copy. It's got a bit of damage down here in this bottom corner. And it's got a few little spine ticks and things. I bought it on the basis it was a 455, and I think I'm about right. I think I've paid around about fair market value for this at a 455, but really pleased to have that in my collection now. Am I going to get it slabbed? I'm tempted to get that slabbed. Okay, so that was the big boy. We've got a couple of really nice ones here as well. This is the first Marvel graphic novel, The Silver Surfer. This was from 1978, 74, 78, something like that. You can see it's a sort of great big square bound graphic novel by Lee and Kirby. This is the last time Lee and Kirby collaborated. So a very early Marvel graphic novel here in really good condition. I've checked this up on eBay. I paid 25 quid for this with buyer's premium. This sells for about 50 in this sort of condition, 50 to 100. So yeah, very happy to have that. It's really clean. Doesn't look like anybody's read it or bent it or done anything to it really. So really clean condition on this. Very happy with that. And then finally, this is a beauty. This is Deadline #1. This is, for those of you who are unaware, this is the first appearance of Tank Girl. This comic goes for a pretty penny, okay? I think this is a really hard comic to get in high grade. I don't think there are any 9.8s and no 9.6s on the CGC census, and the reason for that is this black spine down here, and you can see this has got some spine ticks. I think this is a 7. I'm going to stick my neck out and say it's a 7.0. At 7.0, if I got this graded 7.0, this is a £500 to £600 comic. Raw, I could probably resell this for a bit more than I paid for it. But if I get it graded and it does come back as a 7.0, I will be quids in. I am tempted to get that graded. It is a nice looking copy. Difficult to find UK comics like this in this sort of condition. There you go, very pleased with that. Okay, so overall, very happy with the condition of these comics. Sometimes it's a bit hit and miss when I get these comics at auctions. I've probably hit more times than I've missed, but I have missed a few times, guys. So there you go. That's your lot. See ya again soon.